Hi and welcome to Electrical Engineering Planet. In the last video we have learned what is a Dahlander motor or two-speed motor or pole changing motor. Also we have learned how to connect it as double star and delta. You will find the video in the description down below. Today we will learn how to design the power and control circuit for a Dahlander motor using Automation Studio. So consider subscribing in Electrical Engineering Planet channel to support our community. Also don't forget to share, like and let knowledge enlighten your world. Let's start here by creating the power circuit. Here from Electrotechnical IEC standard, we will open it up and then from power circuit, energy sources, we will find the three-phase power source. After that, from protection, we will search for a 3-pole circuit breaker. Let's drag and drop it here. Now we need 3 contactors because as you can see here inside the delta connection we only need to connect the power source L1, L2, L3 to 1U, 1V, 1W. So we only need one contactor. But in case of star-star connection or double star connection, we need to supply the power source to 2U, 2V, 2W. Also, we need another contactor to connect 1U, 1V, 1W together. So in case of the delta connection, we just need one contactor. But inside the star-star connection, we need 2 contactors. One for connecting L1 and L2 and L3 to 2U, 2V, 2W, and the other one to connect 1U, 1V, 1W together. So let's return back here. Let's zoom a little bit. Here from contactor poles, we will find a 3-pole contactor. Let's drag and drop it here. We will drag and drop 3 contactors. One for the delta connection and the other 2 for the star-star connection. So as you can see here, we have 3 contactors. One for the delta connection and the other 2, one for connecting the power to 2U, 2V, 2W and the other one to close 1U, 1V, 1W together. And this will give us the star-star connection or double star connection. Now we have 2 different connections or 2 different connection for the motor. So now we need 2 different thermal overloads, one for the delta and one for the star-star. From protection, we will find here the thermal overload. Drag and drop it here, one here and one for K3. Now let's bring the motor from motors, 3-phase induction or asynchronous motor. You will find here the Dahlander motor. Let's drag and drop it here. And as you can see, you will find 6 ends. U1, V1, W1, U2, V2, W2. Let's make a transformation here, rotate it right. And as you can see, if we connect the power source to U1, V1, W1, this is a delta connection. But if we connect the power to U2, V2, W2 and we close those together, this will give us the star-star connection or high-speed connection. Now let's connect the wires. Here from power wires, 3 wires. Here this is the first connection to the circuit breaker. And after that we will connect it to the contactor, first contactor, and from the first contactor to the first overload and then to U1, V1, W1. This is the delta contactor. Now let's connect the power source to contactor number 3 and then to the thermal overload, then to U2, V2, W2. Now this contactor will be connected as a star. This is a star connection and we will connect it here to U1, V1, W1. So now we are ready as a power circuit. We need now to connect the control circuit. Here from power source, we will find a single phase. Let's drag and drop this single phase source. Let's now go to control, and from switches, we will find a normally closed push button, which is the emergency stop. But before we choose this or connect this emergency stop, we need first to connect a circuit breaker. So here, let's go to protection, and we have here a single pole circuit breaker. Let's drag and drop it here. After that, we need two different thermal overload to be in series to open the circuit if something bad happened or overloading happened. So let's double click on every thermal overload, and from plus, let's have a normally closed contact. Press OK. Let's drag and drop it here. Here for the other thermal overload plus, and choose normally closed contact. OK. And now we are good to go. Now we need a selector switch that we will use to select between the low speed and high speed motors. So here from multi-position switches, we will find rotary switch 2 positions, or maybe we could have 3 positions, one for the low speed, one for no working, and the other one for high speed. So let's drag and drop it here. Now we will rotate it horizontal. Perfect. Until now the circuit is good. Let's connect the wires. One wire for the circuit breaker, one for the normally closed emergency stop, and one for the thermal overload, and the second for the second thermal overload. And we have now the switch, multi-position switch. So let's say that we will connect the first position to the delta connection. So we need here a contactor coil, and we will call it K1, for example. It's called KF1. So we will connect this contactor to this coil of a contactor. Double click on it, and let's choose KF1. So this contactor is responsible for working as delta or low speed connection. Now let's choose another 2 coils. Here, as you can see, it's called KF2 and KF3. So let's call this KF2, which is responsible for the star connection, and this one also is inside the star-star connection, KF3. Now before we connect our circuit, we need here to make an interlock. This interlock is responsible for ensuring that this KF1 will never work while KF2 and KF3 is working, and KF2 and KF3 will never work while KF1 is working. This is an electrical interlock. So here from relay contacts, let's bring a normally closed contact, and let's call it KF1. Here also we will bring 2 different normally closed contacts. One we will call it KF2, and the other one we will call it KF3. Let's rearrange our circuit a little bit. here from wires, let's connect the circuit. Also here we will connect the second position. Now this is connecting the neutral wires. Let's now connect the neutral to those wires. And now, as you can see, we are good to go. This is a complete connection for the Dahlander motor, the delta connection, which have the low speed, and the high speed connection, which is called star-star. Now let's simulate our circuit. Let's put the position to 0. Now let's close the circuit breakers, and as you can see, nothing will happen. Now if we connect this switch as delta, this will make this motor to work in the low speed. And as you can see now, it's working, but in the low speed. Now let's open this circuit. If we connect it as the other direction, it will make this motor work as star-star. And as you can see, it's open now KF2 and KF3 in the path of KF1 to ensure that it will never work at the same time. So now we have the high speed, and when we open it and choose the other direction, we will have the low speed. So please consider subscribing in Electrical Engineering Planet channel to support our community. Also, don't forget to share, like, and let knowledge enlighten your world. Thanks for watching.